I'm Mackenzie Sedlecak. I'm a level 10 at IGI. I love gymnastics, even from an early age. Well, my mom, she thought I was going to be a cheerleader, and she knew that I was wanting to do a back handspring. And I did like a mommy and me class, and that's how I knew I loved it. The feeling of flying, I mean, it's just amazing. Doing all these cool flips that everyone's like, wow, it's really cool what you're doing.
Makie is, I mean, she's a joy to have in the gym. Her work ethic is incredible. She's the type of kid who you know is probably going to do more than she's asked. She always goes above and beyond.
So from a young age, like 8, I did like tops, and I did all those developmental like ranch and stuff. And from a young age, I've always wanted to go to the Olympics. So I decided, and everyone was telling me that, oh, you should go the elite route, you should do it because you're pretty good. So I decided to go the elite route. It's definitely a lot of hard work and a lot of hours in the gym.
I got to see Makie in full force at the ranch and kind of see how she trains, her elite expectations, and then how she mentally handled that. And so I think it was almost a good thing for me to just step back and look. And I would say over the last few years, the elite training has been phenomenal in the fact that it has set a standard of excellence.
I think I gained most about confidence because just competing on the podium, just like everyone watching you and all like the cameras on you, just gaining a lot of confidence in yourself.
The biggest struggle coming from that was how to be confident in herself while competing and while under pressure. Because as an elite, you don't really compete that often. And so having that experience of competition and hitting when it counts, she just hadn't had a lot of time in that. She's talented, we all know she's talented, but just being able to hit when it counts. So that I think has been the biggest struggle coming from elite to JO, is that competition setting on a consistent basis. That was a weakness that she had and has really grown a lot this season.
It was definitely rough because at times I would think, like, why am I doing this? But just going from the long hours, it's taught me a lot. It's a lot of hard work and like pushing through yourself and doing it for yourself. And it definitely helps to have a lot of supportive teammates who help you through it. Because Anastasia Webb, she was she helped me through it so much because she was older than me. So at Classic, she would help me through it. I would have days when I wouldn't want to come in and I would cry, and she would just help me with it.
She so badly wants to please. She wants to do everything that's expected of her and above.
I was always so nervous about like competing. I would fall because I would be like, I'm such a people pleaser. I would want to just make it for them and not for myself. But I've learned over the years that I got to do gymnastics for myself, and I've got to just have fun with it. And if I don't, then I'm not going to love it.
She knows that there's a lot of eyes on her at times because of her skill. So I feel like she had some serious moments where she didn't know if she could handle it. You know, there was a lot of pressure, trying to do everything she did in elite, and us having to remind her it's not about how many skills, it's about how well you do it. And being confident, and kind of like I touched on, gaining confidence in competition and being able to hit when it counts.
So my goal this year was just to have a healthy, successful, fun year.
She just wanted to make it to nationals, and that was it. Because she hadn't had a season where she made it to nationals, because as an elite, you don't do nationals. And then the year before, she had an injury that kept her out.
My Achilles pulled the bone off, and I had 2 screws put in. That was a long recovery.
And so she so badly was like, I am capable, and I just want to have a full, healthy season. I said, you're going to turn around at the end of the season, and you're going to be on the podium if you just do your job. But you can't focus on that. You got to focus on the daily. And she started to really zone in and do that.
I was so excited. I jumped up and down. My parents were so excited. Kat was thrilled. My teammates, Hannah, I was so excited. Hannah made it as well. We got to go on the journey together. So it was just great. I was so excited. Actually being there to experience it, it was amazing. Because I don't know, just hearing about it is definitely different from actually like experiencing it. So my goal was just to have a clean meet and obviously hit 4 for 4.
I'll never forget her face after she landed, because bars was first, after landing her bar routine, and we had a lot of struggle with getting that routine where it was. And then landing beam, because that honestly is one of her biggest struggles as an event, being confident on, and seeing her face and seeing the joy of just realizing that she's capable, that for me was the most amazing part. Like watching a kid put in and day out of so much work, effort, and sweat, emotion, tears, you know, and then to see her finally pull it all together, it just meant so much more to us.
It was amazing. I mean, my goal was just to make it to nationals, and ending up second in the nation is just amazing.
We knew she was capable, but we didn't want to put all that pressure on her. We just wanted her to do one thing at a time and look back and see what she accomplished. She's kind of like a quiet force. I think those would be two words to really describe her. She sets her mind to something, you see it. When she decides something's going to happen, she goes 100%. When she sees something on the team that needs to change, she'll come and tell me, which is such a blessing because so many kids just, they're in the gym, they're out, and she kind of keeps her teammates in mind outside of it and tries to make it more of a family thing, which is pretty awesome. It's a rare thing, I feel like, that you encounter that.
Definitely dedication. I mean, I started at like 3 years old and I'm still in it. I mean, I've had some ups and downs, but just sticking with the sport has been amazing, and definitely like confidence in yourself.
When you commit, you dig in and you don't give up with the right motives, good things happen.
I think so. My goal is definitely have a successful, healthy season, but I would definitely want to win at least one event.
From beginning, all the struggles, and to the end, and seeing that success story for her. When you look at the big picture, I was incredibly proud of what she did.